Alright, sorry for the delay. You're alive, day 6. We got partway through Mosquito Marsh last time. Alright. So we're on the second playthrough for the, which technically means we're on like 9th attempt? I'll have to check the actual numbers later. Using our information from the previous, attempt at getting the box gem. Up here was where the hidden gem was. $39 here. I might just keep this a short stream, just focus on completing Mosquito Marsh. $66, yeah, 22 is gonna bring this up to $88. Okay, just reset it anyway. It doesn't matter too much. If I die in the bonus stage, it doesn't actually cause me to, like, lose any lives. Or count as a mainline death. $22 out of 22, that's 88. That's what I'm supposed to have by the time I get to this point. This is the section that's probably going to screw me over. Wait for the flames to die out. Before I do anything else, I also need to get the hidden gem in this level. Look to the very side. How is anybody supposed to actually figure that out? without bashing their head against the wall. Alright, this section here. Get the mask. Gonna need the mask, definitely. Alright. Boost along here. And go up here. In the corner here. Did I miss anything down here? No, I didn't. Don't rush. Don't rush, don't rush. $129. Yeah, about 129 getting into this section. If I just do this section flawlessly, I should be fine, and I can also get the flashback tape. 139 going into this section. One, two, three, four. Alright. He's gonna start again. Got the flashback tape. Not that it matters anyway, because I was gonna get it in my other attempts anyway. Okay, moment of truth. Okay, take my time. I'm just gonna keep doing this. I'm not taking any chances. Okay. No. This thing is such a wide turning circle. Kind of making it hard to judge where the Okay. 234. Okay. Jump there. Jump there. Jump there. Turn to the side again. Alright. Now we're at the bottom again. 246, 272, please. First try. Nice. Perfect gem first try. Even got the hidden gem as well. We can move on from Run It Bayou. As we've also got the flashback tape. Now I just need to do No Dillo Dallying. Which is how we get Cat's Meow Coco. Start with the N.Verted level just to get some practice in. Okay. Boxes at the back I didn't even know were there. I say something about how that explains a lot, but then again, it's Crash 4. A lot of things explain a lot. But to the sides, I can just platform over and just work my way across. I'm not railroaded into using the delivery truck. I'm pretty sure 132 means I'm actually done with this section, right? Yeah. I think I'm nearing the end of the section. Nothing? Yeah, that's it. Yeah, I don't know how the hell he was supposed to figure that out. I literally just got an IGN guide with all the gem placements at least, because I know for a fact I'm not going to be wrong about those. Okay, whatever. I'm not getting the Perfect Relic in this level. No boxes down that way. Gonna need to probably replay this level to get the, you know, free Death's the last gem. Unless I can just somehow spontaneously lock in. Almost had that. If I had a slid jump, I probably would have made that, but that would have been a tight one. Like, I'm talking Mission Impossible levels. Alright, so he's gonna come through. Okay, I'm gonna have to replay this level with the, you know, free Death's the last gem. But thankfully, if I do that, I won't have to worry about getting all the boxes. I can just get that in a normal version. I think what doesn't help is the fact that everything's moving at like 1.5 times speed in the N.Verted version of this level, so... Okay, there we go. 4 deaths going into this section. 3, 4, 5, 1, 2. I'm probably not even gonna get the box gem at this rate. I did it! Okay. Let's do this right this time. By right, I mean literally just angle it just right. I knew for a fact that was gonna happen. Okay, I missed one. Blow up. At least if when I do this with in a setting that doesn't... I think the problem I have is the fact that as you slide down, you gradually drift to one side. Okay. You're gradually moving as you go along as well, so... The strategy is to... Granted, you can backtrack once you're off the little slope part at the beginning. It's just not advised. There's fake crash. Okay. Similar sort of deal here. Okay. I'll take it. For now. We're gonna need to go back in. How could I have missed 4 boxes? So we're currently at 2 playthroughs. This is the 3rd attempt for the Perfect Relic. Start with all the boxes in the background. 1, 2, 3. No, 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 no. Don't tell me those were the ones I missed. I was trying to aim for that. Let me just check around a bit, just see if maybe there's something in the out of bounds area. Doesn't look like it. I still only count like about 4 boxes there, but I don't think there's 4 boxes specifically in there. So I can't look out. Okay, so never mind the, Okay, so now it wants me to cross the entire gap with the TNT again. I thought for a minute there was something below there and I almost fell in. Okay, 330. If I just check my previous attempt. When I got to this part of the level, I got about so plus 6. I don't know how many I've actually gotten. I didn't check. Hidden gem down there, I've already got. Full 17 going into this section. Oh, I feel like there was something above here. Nope, there wasn't. Watch me be missing one box by the end of this. I say watch me as if I know for a fact it's gonna happen. I'm holding down just to slow down my ride down to Rapid. Now I'm at the point where I can just slightly nudge the analog stick to drift off to the side. Don't. 458. 459. Alright, now we just... Nope. 471. What was I up to at this point? Four I needed. That's it. I knew it was 4. It was 4. That's Cat's Meow Coco unlocked. Well, I think I already unlocked her, but definitely unlocked her now. Alright, time to do this in the standard version with our newly unlocked Cat's Meow Coco. And now I just need to find out where the hidden gem is. Alright, so we're on attempt 4, the Perfect Relic, second playthrough for the gems. Alright, so start off. There's some boxes there. I'm going to use this opportunity to just Oh, it's a 4x4! That explains it. It's a 4x4 grid. I'm not missing anything going forward. Got it. Wait, that's near the end of the section. Hold on. The hidden gems at the end of the section, not the start. What is this guy talking about? IGN lying? Who would have guessed? Who knows? We might even be able to beat this on our first attempt. I have no idea how I managed to pull off that trick shot. Especially when most of my shots just end up like that. Can I, please? Can I at least get, like, some sort of aiming reticle? I'm just kind of guessing most of the time. You know, let's start by bringing one of these over. Why not? $147. Double check. Yep, there's nothing behind here. Wait, did I destroy the Echo mask? That's been helpful. Thankfully, I can actually deal with this section practically. I wouldn't say flawlessly, but there's some flaw to it. My strategy is to blow up the nitro wall, and also the nitros on the opposite side, so I can make my way over to where the boxes are. Can I do a trick shot? Hold on. Maybe not. Okay. Hidden gem discovered. Okay, so I can just wedge myself here and just do that. 330. Yep, we're good. We're good. That's when Dingodile goes back. And thankfully, we're not doing everything at like 1.25 times speed. So we'll just see. You know what? We're just gonna restart. Alright, so we're actually on 3 playthroughs for the gems. And 5. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna cut my losses. I'm just gonna jump on the TNT. 5. Did I blow up both of them? Yes, it did. Alright, 136, soon to be 137. Jump. Start off. Blow those. And get into a habit of blowing up the wall and blowing up the next set of nitros on the side. Blow up the nitro wall, blow up the nitros on the floor. And a trick shot. Never mind, I'm not gonna bother trick shotting because I know for a fact it's not gonna work. I can bait this guy into shooting the nitro wall for me. Might be the better idea, actually. Okay. The problem in here is the camera. It's such an awkward positioning to actually have a hidden gem right off camera that you're basically kind of taking a slight leap of faith. The yellow little shadow thing, the yellow drop shadow helps a bit. I guess my logic is here. I've got the Wumpa Fruit gem, so it doesn't really matter if I. Hold up. Hey, welcome back, Silva. Is your message even gonna come up? All messages. Hello everybody, my name is Markiplier, and welcome back to getting screwed over by this game for blinking and resetting 20 minutes of progress. This is my second actual attempt at the insanely perfect relic in the normal version of the level, because I knew for a fact I wasn't going to be able to do it in the N.Verted version. I just got the boxes and I just got the gems and just went. I managed to get the Run It Bayou one on my first attempt though, so at least it's that. Well, first attempt this stream anyway. Which is my first actual proper attempt at doing it, not just my first run through of the level. It's technically a total of 9 attempts or so. I have to count exactly how many it took. But I know it's about 9. Why did I do that? Have I got a death wish? It's like it's telling me, hey, you really want to get this, but at the same time you don't. You know. One, two. Now we wait for the truck to come by. Then jump. I could get that before, what? Alright, 6, 4. I know the logical solution to this would actually... Yeah, well, time to reset, indeed, Silva. I know for a fact I've got everything down there. This level took you 3 days to Perfect Relic. I can see that. What screwed me over the most with the amount of boxes I needed was, A, I forgot about the boxes at the beginning of the level. Like, the very beginning of the level. The ones behind the starting point. That you need to vacuum. I knew about the ones you needed to vacuum on the side at the beginning area, but I didn't know about the ones behind me. And second, I didn't know about those boxes, again, at the beginning of the level. The 2x2 grid of boxes that are just before the little food truck. 137 going into this section. 147, which I believe counts for everything here. Circle also spins. Alright, I need to remember that. Not that it matters anyway. Is there an after image effect on Dingo Doll's model when he does that? Okay, I'm doing things way wrong. Hold up. What am I cooking? Because I need to get out of the kitchen. One? I ate home cooking anything. I know that was the prior level, but humor me in this joke. Lure him to do that. At least I have a method to actually do that. Okay. That... Okay. That one... I was trying to get the hidden gem. You know, trying to knock out multiple birds with one stone. That's why I died. I tried getting the hidden gem at the side, but I didn't gauge my jump correctly, and I just jumped into my death. I guess I probably should have moved closer to the barrel. I forgot crates. I forgot ones at the beginning, didn't I? Okay. That's 8 attempts. Thanks for that. I almost realized... Damn it. Reset the clock. I need to remember an exact number I need to have by the time I get onto the... Alright. 37. 8 is 88. 8 is great. 8's better than 88. Okay. Why did I do that? I still feel like if you die in the first section of a level, it shouldn't count. Like, it shouldn't count towards the death counter. You know, so you don't have to restart the level every single time if you screw up near the beginning. Like, sure. How the hell did I blow those up? Did I just blow those up by spinning into them and not die from it? What? That was my impatience that got the better of me in that attempt, by the way. Not blaming the game. Almost. Alright, don't jump. Grab a barrel anyway. You never know, it might be useful. Like that. Okay, there goes the Aku Aku mask, but that doesn't matter. As long as I've survived, I'm fine. Alright. Platinum relics are by far the easiest in the series. I can probably agree with that, even though I haven't done them yet. Well, let's try. Okay, that didn't work. Okay, so let's just checkpoint real quick. I was trying to jump from the other side of the, like, from the earlier point, and the camera got stuck. So I guess partly the game's fault, also my fault for getting to it a bit too preemptively. Alright. You want to talk about an evil piece of work? Talk about the goddamn hidden gem and what's it? Run It in this level's main counterpart, Run It Bayou. I said I did the level on my first attempt on this sort of the run back, if you will. But I also might as well also say, hey, that is some real. Okay, 330 going into this section. That's exactly how many I need. $36, $39. 1, 2, 3. Wait. Wait. There's nothing up there, it's just bait. I'm not even bothering. I missed my opportunity to get that. Nothing's... Yeah, rip. I really shouldn't have been playing it safe like that. I know that's kind of a stupid thing to say about this, game. I shouldn't be playing it safe. Considering the fact that playing it safe is the one thing that's preventing me from dying all the time. Play it safe. Don't play too safe, otherwise you're gonna fall into a pit. You're gonna miss some boxes. On the bright side, at least I've done the N.Verted version of this level so far. Alright, can I please aim? Please? Thank you. It's kind of hard to aim from a third-person perspective. Levels are too long, I'd rather take the shortcuts. I heard something about a shortcut in this level that I don't know how to do. I know about a way to actually make this level go, like, make the food truck ride a lot faster, but I don't want to do that because, well, that's just going to miss out on a whole bunch of boxes, right? I completely messed up my own strategy, but that's fine. I can just stand on top of this. Alright. Get close enough to actually aggro the enemy. And then jump around. There we go. I should be on track to getting... What was it? It's not 330, is it? No, it's not 330. Two, three. .330 going into this section. Yeah, it was .330, I was right. Alright, wait. Get close. Low spin. .339 as of now. Now I'm on the clock. I know this is quite the risky strategy, but it works. Because I need to be in there as soon as possible. One, two, three, four close. That's gonna blow up on its own. 429 checkpoint. 430 now. Time to throw punch. I ain't throwing for the life of me. So I'm gonna go for the safe strat. This works for some reason. Also, Coco's animation for riding the hoverboard while in this costume looks kind of weird. I don't know if it's just because there's a bit of a glow in her eyes. Alright, so now we're at the point where we just need to slightly nudge our direction. Thankfully, I can backtrack by boosting. So if I miss one, I can just slightly backtrack. Which I'm gonna find kind of hard. Okay, avoid the ramps. Except for the last one. Hit the box. Go over. Okay. We're good. We're good. I'm not losing anymore. Wait. Hell yeah. I was like, I saw 471, I'm like, did I miss something? Did I miss something? Did I miss something? I didn't miss anything. Mosquito Marsh is done. Alright, next on the list. Snow Way Out. Oh, I actually managed to get all the gems. This shouldn't be too bad. Well, here we go. Oh, right, the comic book aesthetic of this area. Which I guess the hardest one because of bears repeating. He's forgetting about Cortex Castle, not Cortex Castle, Cortex Island. I also forgot what the visual effect is for Bermugula's orbit. I know. Imagine if I get the perfect relic on this level, meaning I'm only. Wait, hold up. Let me just put this down real quick. Snow Way Out. Alright, so we're currently on 2 attempts for the perfect relic. 1 playthrough for normal gems, and we're currently sitting at the first playthrough for N.Verted gems. But yeah, we get reintroduced back to the Gonawa introduction, which is, you know, she can slow down time temporarily. Which allows us to get through certain situations without having to worry about the clock. Bears repeating is easy, it's the... Oh, yeah, the Torna version. I did manage to get the box gem in Bears repeating. I don't think I did in... No, I think I actually did in, I was playing it way too dangerously then. Okay, 3. Perfect. Oh, right, I need to look up where the actual hidden gem is. Alright. Okay, so it's in a little... Okay, so it's in the first ice flow section. For reference, I have actually been using a guide for these hidden gems, or the hidden gem locations, since the beginning, because I didn't know what a hidden gem was in the N.Verted version of Rude Awakening. I didn't know it was right at the beginning. Not chancing it. I was a bit too slow on that. Go. Made it. Alright, so it's in this... I only did a guide because... Hold on, let me just flick up the messages. God. Because M? Because M? Oh yeah, you know how you say about how bears repeating no reason, I'm guessing you just wanted a challenge? I guess that's more of an interesting way of actually doing it without a guide. I mean, if you wanted to do that, I mean, sure. Your choice, we have free will after all. By the way, you would have hated doing this in 1.0 back when it was just a PS4/5 release. Actually, no, before when it was just a PS4 release. PS5 version didn't exist until the multiplat. Because the hitboxes on the animal riding sections were just way too small. Which would lead to you missing so many boxes. Okay, I probably would have found that on my own, but sure. You would have missed so many boxes on a... I'm gonna go through... I'm gonna see if I can at least get through this level and ship happens. Can I make it over here? Yes, I can. I've gone this entire distance and I haven't got a single mask yet. Alright, we're at the end. And now I get a mask. That's a waterfall. I will say the one... I was worried I wasn't going to make it, so I preemptively tried to, I guess, body slam, just so I can, you know, possibly land on the platform. And turns out I didn't need it. Okay, so I don't need to worry about the, what's it? There's, exclamation crates. That's only in ship happens, though. One, two. Alright. One, 4, 7. I think that's it. Right. Oh, would you look at that? We don't need to go back to Snow Way Out. We just perfected it. So consider that 1 attempt for the N.Verted gems, 1 for the perfect... Okay, so 1 for the N.Verted gems, 1 for the normal gems, and 2 attempts for the Perfect Relic. How about that? And we get ourselves shredding the Gnar Crash. Now do it again with Cheesehead. Oh right, yeah. I didn't get the lives gem in this one, but all right. Who knows? We might at least get to stay Frosty. Then again, I died a bunch on this one purely because of the nitro crates in Cortex's section. You know what? When you said about Cheesehead, I probably should have figured out you were talking about Cortex, because that's kind of become a running joke between us. I do not like this guy's game. His jumping is incredibly whack. I'd say the whole his hair whack thing, but honestly, that does actually make sense, yeah. His hair whack, his outfit whack. Alright, so exclamation creative. I've done that. I did that way too many times in this level. Way more than I'd like to admit. Also, that cartoon, the cartoon effects with this N.Verted level. Or this N.Verted gimmick. 24. This section is an RNG nightmare. Why do I call it an RNG nightmare, you may ask? The nitros. You know how they bounce up? Do it too... Here's how it works. Do it too early, you're not gonna make it over. Do it too late, you die. Yes, I was gonna say I'm pause buffering. Well, I'm pause buffering. Because I feel like that's the only way I can get through this section with it. It just depends on my position. I'm talking about how the nitro crates bounce, right? You see how they're bouncing right now? That's random. That's what I meant. The positioning things, yeah. Like I said, it's incredibly timing based. Okay. No, okay. I almost thought I was gonna get hit with that icicle, but I don't think they can actually, I don't know if they can kill you or not. Probably can, I just got lucky. I am not taking that for granted. But I'm still in the running to get the Insanely Perfect Relic. No, not the Insanely Perfect Relic, the Free Death Celeste gem. Maybe I can combo those. Alright, since it's N.Verted, we gotta look on the left side. Yep. Just like last time, there's a crate. This level has the hardest dev relic. Okay, looks like I'm replaying this level because I need to get the death gem. Thankfully, that should be just as simple as beating the level normally without bothering with the boxes. Well, until I go for the perfect relic anyway on the main level. Which, funnily enough, is the only other gem I'm missing. In fact, while I'm at it... Don't drop down into the water. I mean, it wouldn't really matter too much because if I'm already kind of locked out of getting the Insanely Perfect Relic, why am I stumbling on my words? Whole bunch of nitros. Ship happens, the N.Verted gem is... Okay, I see it in the distance. Using that guide, I can see where it is. Thankfully, these platforms... You ever crash games like Majin Buu or Crash 5? What, the 100% and stuff? I have already done those. I did them last year, actually. I made it an entire marathon just going through all the Crash games, just... And I do plan on going for the Platinum Relics in all of these games when I get around to, What's it? Well, margin power, which you call margin power, it's called Wrath of Cortex, but yeah, I'm planning on playing. I'm gonna go back to those when I get to 250, or start going back to those when I get to about 250 subs, but the thing is, I can't go back to all of them, because the laptop I was using to stream was, let's just say, it kind of just failed on me. Like, it's currently being repaired. I have no idea when it's gonna get fixed, but it's being fixed as we speak. Which is the primary source for all the streams, as well as the save files for the GBA games. Okay. So, provided I can get myself the hard drive repaired, oh, not the hard drive, but provided I can provided I can either get the laptop repaired or have the hard drive recovered, and possibly get myself a new setup, I'm gonna. Yeah. So what I decided instead was I was gonna, at 250 to 280. I could get a save those game B and do the relics from now. I would do, but I kind of don't want to lose the progress on the relics I've already gotten from last year's, like, because I got, if I'm not mistaken, remembering it from the update video I did at the beginning of the month, it was 13 in Wrath of Cortex, or Margin Power, as you call it, or as it's called in Japan, Crash 4 Margin Power. I'll just call it, I'd say Crash 4, like a fake Crash 4. Or I can call it, I'll just call it Wrath of Cortex, just to make things a lot easier, because, well, I'm not from Japan, so it's not called Crash Bandicoot 4 Margin Power. But yeah, Crash 4, Wrath of Cortex. I got 13 in that, 11 in excess. Oh, about the Wrath of Cortex ones and the Nitro Kart ones. I have them I did that on my PS2, and I still have the memory cards. So those ones aren't lost. It's mainly the GBA games. So if I lost the hard drive, it would mean I'd have to get the 11 in excess and the 13 in entranced again. But I've also done all of them in I've also completed all of them in Nitro Kart and the Game Boy Advance, so whether or not I also do that one as well, I don't know. I have a feeling I've missed some boxes. I've missed a box, haven't I? Oh my god, that was a clutch one. That was a clutch moment. I guess you could say a Von clutch moment. I've also managed to get 100% in tag team racing. Okay, let's see. Is 140 enough? One box and it's in this last section. I know for a fact it's in this last section. I know it's in this last section because I remember being in this predicament before. Oh, the GameCube version is, I mean, I played the PS2 version, Mainly because, well, I always associate Crash as being a PlayStation property. Even if it technically isn't anymore. Even if it technically isn't anymore. So I've been playing the game via Valley. Where the... It's not there. So... Oh. Alright. This guy here. I feel like I'm still missing one. Maybe I missed it earlier in the level? So yeah, basically TLDR, my Crash 4, well, Wrath of Cortex Nitro Kart saves are fine. And also all the stuff for the, and also the Insane Trilogy and Nitro Fueled, because I'm going to be tackling the bonus tracks. So the ones not in the adventure mode, since I did the Platinum Relics on those about a year before I actually went full into... Like, back when I had my old setup, for this setup I'm using now, which is just streaming from the PS5 broadcast feature. Like the old days, as you could probably call them. Which is also what I used for the first, what I used for the... What's it? Insane Trilogy. Alright. I just need to pull that off with breaking every single box as well, and I should be fine. Also, I need to update the count. As... Okay, I'll just stay idle for a minute. Ship happens. We are currently on the... Oh yeah, the Xbox version I've heard isn't exactly the greatest looking one. So currently we're sitting on one playthrough for Gems, and this is the second for N.Verted Gems. I'm not getting the boxes again. Also, I think this is the only level in the game that doesn't have a bonus room. Or maybe not the only one, but it's one of few. Due to its position of being a, because, you know, it's a timeline level that takes place after the bonus platform. So at least I don't have to worry about doing a bonus stage. I'm just practicing a bit for when I get around to the actual Perfect Relic, which will be after this attempt. Okay, that was my first death. Could have been avoided if I actually trusted my double jumps. Well, not my double jumps, my single jumps. I don't know, I've always played games with the lives enabled. I think it might just be a sort of... I don't know how to explain it, really. Like, I wouldn't really call it masochistic. You know, I guess it's a sort of arcadey feel you get from a platformer. I'm in danger of losing this okay, never mind, I'm actually pretty far into the level again. 1, 2. 1, 2. I am still in danger of losing this again. Which might be the first time I've had to restart an a 3 deaths or less gem attempt. Haha. Haha, I'm in danger! Just the embodiment of that Ralph meme. You know, it's funny as well, because that's basically just getting to the end of Toxic Tunnels in a nutshell. Just Ralph chuckling. I'm in danger. I'm in danger of losing everything and having to go through that tough section again. Don't. Okay. I'm taking the chance. I'm gonna get this Echo Aqua Mask. There's 2 flame crates. Boom! 2 attempts for N.Verted. Now time for the main level. Wait. Oh yeah, because of the fact that we're, yeah, this is normally where we get shredded in our Coco. This is where we get, Fuzzy Crusader Coco. Also, I think the 11th Dimension's the only one that actually has 2, like, timeline levels. Okay. Ship happens normal. You recently got... Oh, retro achievements! I haven't really... Hold up. Refreshing. Man, don't mess around. You need to do every level without breaking, but... Every level? Every level has a blue gem? Or every level has a blue gem sort of challenge run? Is that even possible? Like, I know for a fact some levels have got to be impossible, right? Oh, the bowl levels. I see what you mean. Yeah. The Atmosphere levels? Without breaking boxes, are you kidding me? I swear, aren't some of the underwater sections also, like, there's also someone, I feel like that's, like, impossible for, like, some of the underwater levels as well. Because I know for a fact there's a whole bunch of them where there's a wall that's blocked off by TNT you have to ignite. Say, did you do it in, like... Yeah, the water levels, the... especially the ones with the submarine. Which, now that I think about it, is every single one of them. Every single one of them is the submarine one because it's 2 sections. Alright. While I'm also at it, now that we're here, ship happens, we're actually on a... Yeah, this is the 3rd attempt for the actual Perfect Relic. I'm not counting that one to... So some levels do a low percent, we can only break... Oh, right, okay, I see. This is technically my third actual attempt at the Insanely Perfect Relic. I'm not counting the one instance of me trying to go through the level. And some change the rules instead of crates, it's one per fruit and crate. I really should do retro achievements at some point. Maybe not specifically for Crash, but like other games. I know there's like a whole bunch of like channels and stuff dedicated to... There's a whole bunch of channels dedicated to getting retro achievements and stuff. Pajama John. Okay. If I remember rightly, it was on the left in the N.Verted version, so it's going to be on the right. Right? Like, I know there's, like, I haven't used it myself, but I know there's, like, a legacy mode. Like, you can do it without save states and stuff, which sounds abysmal. But it also gives you, like, a gold frame or something around your final achievement. I'm gonna double check to see I'm not missing anything. That's where the crate was. Alright. I think we're approaching the waterfall. Yep, that's a waterfall. Just make my way back across. Just get the TNTs. 75, 76. 100 away. I keep forgetting if those things can actually kill you. Like the reinforced crates. I don't know if they can kill you by crushing you, and I don't really want to find out. For obvious reasons. Alright, here we got the tough part, I guess. Having to gauge where you're supposed to go across falling icicles in a 2D section, in a 3D section. Oh! Imagine if I choked. That would have been miserable if I choked. Alright, I forgot. This is right next to the actual waterfall, so if I want to get through this without getting hit... This is too much of a good run to actually just throw away like this. Come on. Alright, so I've got a whole bunch of countdown crate stuff. $128, yeah, I think that's it, yeah. Yeah, 141, 176. That's a perfect relic. Let's go. GG's. Alright, I think I might be able to fit in at least the N.Verted version of Stay Frosty. I missed both the hidden gem and the box gem in this level, so let's go and do this. Oh, you gotta go. Alright, thanks for joining, Silva. Okay, we're not getting the perfect relic on this attempt, and I don't want to get the perfect relic on the N.Verted level, because that's just... Well, A, that's not gonna look really good compared to the other ones, and B, I don't really want to try and get the perfect relic at a level that looks like this. After a while, it just kind of hurts the eyes, you know what I mean? I was curious, and I was right. There was nothing there. I can just backtrack a bit with Capona Wire and get those. Okay, so I can't actually destroy these unless I... But now it's just back here again. That's everything on that side. I think it might be best if I just get those and then... I'm just going to use this attempt to get all the boxes, and I just realized I need to do this entire section again. Thankfully I can just get the one, go around here, and get the ones on the main route. Or I guess sub-route, which is technically the main. Whichever you want to call it. Shot, I guess. 1, 2, 3. All that's left is a the nitro crate. Thankfully I can just do this. I swear I saw the hidden gem down there, right? The hidden gem's down there. And I think I also know where the hidden gem is in the main level. I just couldn't get to it. Because I knocked over some boxes prematurely. I don't know how I did that, but I did. Okay, wait. Alright, here we go. Okay, that's fine. I've got the hidden gem, and the hidden gem is not required for a perfect relic. I thought I was gonna die then, but I didn't. That's cool, I guess. We're not gonna hit that yet. Did I die enough to actually get another mask? Did I actually just get two? Did I just get another mask in this section? Didn't realize it. Alright. Let's go Kapanawa. Alright, up. Go. Alright. This rail grind section might actually be responsible for most of my deaths. Okay, I kind of don't want this. In fact, I think this is practically detrimental to this entire thing, so I'm just gonna wait for it to run out. Like that. I can't get up there any other way. So if that breaks, I'm done. Especially when we get around to the Perfect Relic. Patience. Bonus stage. I wasn't sure how many I'm actually missing in terms of... Oh. I see, that's where we're going with this. I need to destroy a crate underneath the... Right. Let's try it again. I probably should have landed on those steel crates. Two, 3, 4. The ceiling killed me? What? I completely overshot the nitro.
Okay, that was a fail. This is gonna take me a few attempts, probably. Especially with the ice physics.
I missed the nitros at the beginning, so I'm just resetting anyway. "19 out of 19, perfect. I think I probably missed a few grades." That's not enough. Are you kidding me? Okay, at least I got a majority of the gems. Alright, we are on second playthrough, Stay Frosty. Hold on, let me just update this. I think Snow Way Out's actually tied with I guess you can say this is also my third attempt at Perfect Relic. Nothing above. Like I said, I'll focus exclusively on the N.Verted one for today's stream. I guess that technically means I've made about 4 levels progress, like average. Just becomes a case of thinking, where the hell is that last box I'm missing? The last crate I'm missing? Reaction test? Like that. Alright, so now that I've got the one box there. Backtrack like that. I see the platform there, but I feel like there's nothing. There's gotta be nothing up there, right? Like, there's... Yeah, it's just an off-screen... It's just an off-screen... It's an on-screen sort of background element. Why should I believe there to be anything there besides from what I need to get? Okay, got the hidden gem. What, pause time? Oh, slow down time, sorry. But I'm not pausing time. Alright, so jump. 1, 2. I've already got the hidden gem, so it doesn't really matter. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's nothing there. Right. 1, 2. I see a stack of iron crates and I think, okay, there's gotta be something here. If there isn't something here, what's the point of it being there? Is that such a flawed logic? Is that flawed logic, or is that actually sound logic? I don't know. I think it's sound. I also love how the theme of this level is a remix of the snow level theme from Crash 2. Like, Snow Go and stuff. Like, hey, remember Crash 2, guys? Remember how much that game... I was gonna say remember how much that game didn't screw you over at every single possibility because they based the entire philosophy of levels after Cold Hard Crash. But then I remembered, Cold Hard Crash is a level in this game. Not... Cold Hard Crash is a level in Crash 2. In fact, that's the entire origin of Crash 4's level design philosophy. At least pertaining to, you know, box placements and stuff. It's literally Crash 2 coded. While simultaneously also being Crash 1 coded, as it's also one of the few games that doesn't have you collect crystals, which have been a staple of the series since Crash 2. It takes everything from all the games in the trilogy. Two, 3, 4, 5. There we go, 19 out of 19. At least someone tried to get the Death Gem. I need to learn how to keep my mouth shut. I mean, if I don't get the answer to the Perfect Relic on this level, I don't mind. Well, not on the N.Verted version of this, because... Can I at least get the Death Gem? Like... Well, the Death Gem and the Box Gem. This is not enough. I forgot the boxes on the backtrack. Right? Right? Did I miss that? If I don't get it, I'm just gonna get the normal, like, what's it, gem. Hey, and then tomorrow I've got to do... That's right. I'm taking it for now. Just... I need to get the box gem. What am I missing? Just continue for now. Okay, so we're currently at attempt number 4 for the Perfect Relic, and 3 attempts for the N.Verted gems. I'm gonna switch Coco to her Shredding the Gnar outfit, but I'm sticking with Fuzzy Crusader Crash. I'm just gonna end it off there for today, since we've made quite a lot of progress. Slightly behind what I was expecting, but it's fine. We are at 71% of the game completed. 195 out of 228 normal gems, 125 out of 228 N.Verted gems, all the colored gems, none of the time trial relics, none of the flashback tape relics, 10 flashback tapes, 20 out of 38 insanely perfect relics. Wow, only 18 to go. What about that? Yeah, that's where I'm going to be ending it off for tonight. I'll be continuing this tomorrow, starting off with getting the last few gems and Stay Frosty, as well as the Insanely Perfect Relic, and moving on to Bears Repeating and Building Bridges. So see you guys then.